nice start, and let's start with a bridge articulation today, and then we're gonna move on into a little bit more dynamic moves, right? And we'll see how we feel, okay? So let's start with the body down on the mat. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat, legs are hip width apart. We're gonna press those arms actively down into the mat. Shoulders stay wide, neck long and chin lifted. Inhale, tuck the pelvis. We're gonna roll all the way up to the shoulder blade tips. As you exhale, press the arms down, shoulders wide as you walk the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Shoulders, ribs, waist, all the way down to that neutral pelvis. Continue to articulate up. Inhale, roll it up. And exhale, soften it down. As you're working through the full length of the spine, feel the unfurl of the vertebra and make sure you're smoothing into the abdominals, awakening those abs. Let's take 4 more. Inhale, rolling it up. And exhale, rolling it down. Continue to breathe. Inhale, rolling it up. And exhale, rolling it down. Good, nice job. 2 more here. Inhale, rolling it up. And exhale, rolling it down. Last one. Then we'll keep the hips lifted. Roll it all the way up into that bridge. Knees stay right over the midfoot. Pelvis in neutral. Awaken those abs and hammies. Inhale, hinge the hips down. Exhale, lift the hips up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and squeeze. As you work, press those arms down. Keep the shoulders wide. Hold those ribs in. We've got that for 5. Inhale, exhale. Good 4. Exhale, lift. Keep squeezing and releasing those glutes. We're gonna take that for 3. In and exhale. Good. 2 more. In. Exhale, lift. Last one. In. Exhale, lift. We're gonna hold those hips high. Stay in the core. Alternating hip drops. Left hip draws down. Exhale, lift it up. Right. And lift. As you work this, middle of the waist. Only the pelvis is shifting. Are you feeling that nice length in your abs, the ribs, and your side obliques? Keep the inner thighs slightly rotated out, right? So make sure the knees do not knock in towards the midline. You're gonna feel those hamstrings. 5, exhale. 4, exhale, lift. 3, last 2, and 1. Keep those hips high, abs pulled in. Circle those hips down and around. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Try to keep the hips square, right? Inner thighs are still activating here, right? Nice parallel legs. 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Now find your hips in reverse circle. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Whew. Good, continue to breathe. That's it. Nice even circle. Good, we're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it lifted. Last one, we're gonna pulse those hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your inhale. Exhale, keep pressing those arms down. Keep the shoulders wide as you walk that spine down through the shoulder blades, through the ribs, through the waist. Draw that tailbone heavy and down. Hug your knees into your chest. Add in a chest lift. Draw that tail heavy. So we're feeling that length and lift of the core abdominals. Now from here, hug that right knee in. Extend the left leg long 45 degrees. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good, now as you're working that switch, feel free to take a double hug in with the knee, right? As you're working, if that does not feel good on the knee, omit that double pulse. Feel free to grab behind the back of the knee. We're gonna go 5 and 4. Tailbone heavy, 3. Good, 2 and 1. Hold that stretch. Extend the leg that's in your hand up towards the sky. Climb up to the ankle. Keep the tailbone weighted and lift the chest higher. Flex the feet. Point through. Flex and point through. 3 more flex and point. 2 and point. Last one. Ankle circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 and 1. Stay active, switch legs, left ankle in the hand, right leg down. We're gonna flex and point, and flex and point. Continue to breathe. Keep those legs parallel. 2 more, and 1, ankle circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now kick both legs up, lower the head down. Now draw the tailbone heavy and down. Extend the arms up so your fingertips are reaching to your toes. Now from here, lower the legs down, inhale. Exhale, lift the legs up, touch your toes to your fingers. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you're working here, watch the shift of your body. Right? If this does not feel good in your back or in your hip flexors, we're going to take a smaller, shorter lever, right? Feel the abs, otherwise try to lengthen that lever. Right? We're going to go with 5. That's it. 4. Good control. That's it for 3. Good. 2 more. Now on your last one, draw the legs up to keep the tailbone down. We're going to reach the upper body up. We're going to reach those fingertips to the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep the lift. Separate the hands, bend the knees into tabletop. Lower the arms down and take your hundreds from here. Continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze those inner thighs in together. Keep widening through the chest. Good, we got 30 more. In and exhale out. Good job, 20 in and exhale out. Last 10 seconds, try to reach a little bit further to the ankles. Try to stretch those legs out long to 45. You got that for 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Rock those hips left to right, side to side. Good, now from here, draw those knees down, around in a circle in one direction, down, around in the other. Let's take that 2 more times. And last one. Bring those feet back down, knees stay bent. We're gonna press the arms down to the sides. Now just turn your head to the right. And then find the center, turn your head to the left. Good, and allow the shoulders to draw wide and down. One more time, turn your head to the right. And then turn your head to the left. Good, all right, so from here, you can press your arms down into the mat to keep your shoulders square. You can also bring your arms up and hands behind the head if you want to add in chest lifts. Feel free to change at any time. We're gonna keep the neck long and the chin up. Draw each knee up into tabletop. From here, inhale. Exhale, lift your chest. Keep the head heavy in the hands. On your next inhale, exhale, straighten the right leg long 45. Inhale, drag it in. Exhale, reach the left leg long 45. Continue to breathe here. Use that exhalation to zip in your abs. Lengthen the leg longer and lower. We're gonna take that for 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good, stay in those abs. 2. And 1. Good, now draw those knees back in, stay in your chest lift. Lower the chest. And exhale, lift. And lower. And exhale, lift. Good, continue to breathe here. As you're working, feel free to take oppositional leg extensions back again. All right, so lift your chest, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left to right. Good, let's take 8 more. Coming up and over. That's it for 6. Nice job for 5. Good job, 4. Up and over. Last 3. 2. And 1. Find your center, hug those knees back in, rock those hips down. Good, now from here we're gonna bring the hands back behind the back of the knees. Let's take a roll like a ball to release out any spinal tension. As you work, C-shaped spine, no cranking, right? Nice massage. Let's take 3 more, then we'll come up into a seated position. In 2. Good. And 1, coming all the way up into your seated position from here. Nice, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and work a little plank activation. So I'm going to have you guys draw onto your hands and knees. So you can fold those legs underneath you. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees 90 degrees underneath the hips. Abs are pulling in and up. Point those elbows back towards your hip bones. We're going to start with a nice warm-up. Cat-cow articulation. Inhale, tuck the pelvis and round the spine. Exhale, translate back into a neutral and then an arch. Good, continue to breathe as you inhale, tuck and round. Exhale, translate back. Feel that pin of the armpits down towards the hips. Notice where your body is aligned. Feel the maximum stretch and the maximum activation. We're going to take that for 3. And translate back. And 2. And translate back. And then last one, we're going to take that nice C-shaped spine, round forward into the shoulders to get a nice gentle stretch. Now from here, lift the head, neck, and shoulders into a natural extension off of your spine. Ribs pull in. Toes tap under, elbows stay pointing back. We're going to lift the knees up and then tap them down. Inhale, exhale, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Every time you lift and exhale, you should feel your ribs, you should feel your side obliques, you should feel your lats, full body. We're going to take that for 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. You got it. You do this. 3. Good, 2, and 1. Lower those knees down, untuck those toes, press the hips back to the heels. Feel that child's pose stretch. Lengthen through the wrists. All right, taking your inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna round back into that quadruped position. Elbows pointing back, shoulders stay square, hips stay square. We're gonna lift that up into that double knee lift. Now take that right knee down for a tap. Exhale, lift, left, and exhale, left. Give me 8 more. Keep that length through the spine, right? So we're still working side obliques. Try not to over-tuck the pelvis here, right? Good. Even body weight between the balls of the feet and the hands. 4 more. And lift. Last 3. And lift. You got it. 2. And lift. And then last 1. Good. Lower both knees down. Untuck the toes. Press back. Child's pose. Release, release, release. Good. Now from here, we're going to keep those arms extended out. I want you to tuck the pelvis and we'll round the spine. And then from here, we're going to lower the hips down and I want you to chaturanga down. So we're going to bend the elbows all the way down. Good. Now once you're on your belly, we're going to switch over to the side. So let's start with our left side today. All right, we're going to lay on the arm, stacking the hips, knees and ankles. Check in with the alignment here. Keeping the shoulders wide, let's go ahead and bend the knees, find that nice L-shaped position. We're going to open that top knee in a clamshell and close it down. And open. And close. And as you're taking your active movement, keep that nice half moon of daylight underneath your side body. Notice where your hips and your shoulders naturally want to shift. We're going to go 5 and lower, 4 and lower. Continue to breathe for 3 and lower. Good, 2 more and lower. And then last one, we're going to lower that L shape of the leg down. Now lift the full L shape of the leg up and lower. Inhale, exhale. Check in with your hips. Feel that length in your abdominals. That's it. We're going to go for 5. Nice job. 4. Good. For 3. Inhale, exhale. 2. Good. And 1. Keep that top leg straight. Now from here, we're going to take that knee to heel. Straighten it out. Now bend the knee back in. And exhale, reach it out. And bend back in. Work that extension. You want to feel it in the thigh. Feel in the hammy. We're going to take that for 3. That's it. Last 2. And 1. Now hold that leg straight. Keep the foot flexed. We're going to lift the leg up with the flexed foot. Point the foot, lower it down. Flex and lift. And point and lower. And as you're working this leg lift, do your best to keep your leg parallel. Right? The leg may want to take internal or external rotation here. Concentrate mainly on the inner and the outer thigh. Let's take that for 3. Flex, lift, and point and lower. 2, flex, lift, and point and lower. Last one, flex, lift. Now point that foot in tiny little circles the size of a quarter. Okay, work that burn. Good, nice deep breath. Good, lengthen through the top of the foot. Toes long. Good, 5, 4, 3, then we reverse, 2, and 1, and reverse that circle. Good. Keep the length of the foot, wash the ankle, make sure it doesn't go into a stretch of the ankle. That's it. Good, nice control everybody. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, keeping it active, 2, and 1. Now hold that leg straight. We're gonna flex, double kick, kick. Now point the foot and reach the leg back. Flex, hit, hit, point, and reach back. Good, continue to breathe and keep your balance, okay? Use those core muscles. 5. That's it, kick, kick, point and reach back. 4 more, kick, point and reach back. Good, last 3. Nice job. Good, 2 more. Yeah, and then last one. Good, reach that leg long, lower it down and take a nice half moon side stretch. Release out through the side hip. Good, now stack everything again. We're gonna go ahead and press up onto our forearm for some side planks, all right? So from here, keep your shoulders square, your ribs closed in. We're gonna draw the knees down in one long line from the knees all the way to the front of the head. You keep your top hand onto your hip. From here, we're going to inhale, exhale, lift the hips up and pull. Feel that length and strength. If you feel good, extend the top arm up to the sky. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift. Good, and continue to feel that breath flow. As you work that hip dip, we're working those side obliques. Good, nice work. Good, guys. We're gonna take that for 5. Good, and 4. Nice control, 3, and then we're gonna keep it lifted. Good, 2 more. And then last one, now hold that lift. We're gonna pulse the hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, then we hold 3, 2, and 1. Now hold those hips up. Top arm takes the thread of the needle through the hole. And then we're gonna rotate it back up and rotate it down. As you work here, I want you to feel the twist through the armpit to hip connection. So if you're feeling the shoulders here, right, bring your arm down a little lower, and that'll help you. Right, we're gonna take that for 4. And open it up. Good, last 3. And open it up. Good, 2 more. And open. And then last one. We're gonna open it up, and I want you to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, and then take a nice side stretch. If you want to come on up for mermaid, you can take your opposite arm over to the side. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do the other side, guys. All right, just gonna check time here. Perfect, we are perfect, okay. Arm down, stacking the shoulders, knees, hips, and ankles. You're gonna feel that nice even connection here. You put your hand on the hip or the mat. Open that top knee and close it down. And open, and close, and keep that top hip from shifting back. If anything, reach that top hip forward so you feel a nice presentation of your hip bones parallel to the wall. We're gonna take that for 4, and lift, 3, and lift, 2, and lift, And then last one, and lift. Close that top L shape of the leg down. Now lift it up and lower it. Inhale and exhale. As you're working, ribs close down. We're feeling that nice same half moon of daylight underneath your bottom side oblique. Continue to breathe. We're gonna go for 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. And lift. Good, last 3. Good, you got it. 2 more, and then we're gonna stay active. Last one, inhale, exhale, lift. Now hold that leg parallel to the floor. Knee to heel extension. Inhale and exhale. Good, guys. Good, really feel that flex through the heel. That's it. Keep it in the back, right? So if you start to notice it in the knee or in the meniscus, notice where that alignment is. Keep it parallel, parallel. 5, 4. Good, 3. That's it, 2. And 1. Now we're gonna hold that leg straight, flex, lift, point and lower. And flex, lift, and point and lower. Continue to breathe. Abs pulling up. That's it for 6. The burn is real. 5. And lower. 4. And lower. Last 3. And lower. 2. And lower. Last 1. Keep the leg active. Point that toe. Hit all 5 of your toes and work that circle. Abs pulling it up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. That's it. Good, good, good. 5. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse. That's it. Good, nice work. 5, and then we kick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna flex, kick, kick, point and reach back. Good, flex, kick, kick, point and reach back. Good, keep that leg parallel to the floor the best you can. Good, you got it for 5. Kick, kick, point and reach. 4, kick, kick, point and reach. That's it for 3. Good control. 2 more. And then last one, reach it back. Good, bring that leg parallel, lower it down, and feel that nice half inside stretch. Woo. Yes, 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 good. All right, so from here we're gonna stack ankles, knees, and hips, and we're gonna go ahead and press up into our side plank. All right, so the forearm is gonna press down. Keep that long line from the knees to the crown of the head. Abs are pulling in and up, ribs are closing down. We're gonna inhale, exhale, lift. Good, keep those hips square, and start to lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. And if you're feeling good with this, extend the arm up to the sky. Good, nice control. That's it. Ribs close down. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep it lifted. We're gonna pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Then we hold. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it up. We're gonna take that top arm, thread that needle through the hole, and then inhale, open, and then exhale, rotate. Good, continue to breathe. Feel that maximum wiggle through the waist, from your shoulder to your hip. Full unfurl. 5, and rotate. And open it up. 4, and rotate. Good, last 3, almost there, and rotate. Good, 2 more, and rotate. And then last one, final rotation. We're gonna open it back up, 10-second hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, good. Come up into your mermaid, and take an oppositional stretch. Woo! Wonderful, wonderful. All right, you guys, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and come up to a seated position, and then we're gonna draw into our hands and knees position once more. We're gonna be doing a little bit more plank work, so if the heels and hands do not feel good, go ahead and be on your forearms, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and draw the knees down, 90 degrees underneath the hips. Right, you can tuck your toes under just so that you're feeling that support in your knees and your pelvis. Let's take 5 cat-cow articulations just to get any tension out of the body. That's it, feeling that length and strength through the abdominals and the spine. And tuck. And release. Good, 3 more. And open it up. Good, 2. And open it up. Good, and then last one. Open it up one last time. Now give me that 3-point position along the back of the hips, the shoulders, the natural extension of the head and neck. Elbows are pointing back and slightly bent here. Now I want you to keep your toes tucked under. We're going to stretch that right leg back. So check in with your hips here. Make sure the right hip isn't dipping down and we're not hugging into the groin or hyperextending to that left hip. We're feeling the length of the abs. Right? So from here, we're going to point that foot. Now I want you to draw it into a curtsy to the left side of your left leg and then to the right. All right, so we're just going to keep drawing to the side and back. Good, now as you're working here, feel free to increase your range if you want a little bit more activation, right? Notice how the hips want to shift and see if you can stabilize that. Notice how that left hip feels. Make sure you're not hinging into it. You want to feel that lift up into your left side groin. All right, we're going to take that for 5, 4. That's it, nice control. Last 3, and bring it back. Good, 2, and bring it back. And then last one, and bring it back. Draw that leg back and down. Check in with your hips, make sure they're square. Bend that right knee in, tuck the right side of the toes down. Take the other side, left leg reaches out. Feel the lift through the groin, evenness through the hips. We're gonna point that foot and take it from side to side. And notice immediately how your body feels. Try to stay out of that right hip and into the groin. Notice where the weight wants to distribute. Try to keep it even. We're gonna go for 5. That's it. 4. Nice control. That's it for 3. And bring it back. Good, 2. And bring it back. And then last one. And bring it back. Draw that leg back, even with the left hip. Tuck the left toes down. Bend the left knee in. Press the hips back to the heels, child's pose. Release out through that low back. Good, good, good. Nice. Now from here, we're going to round back up into our quadruped position. You can be on your forearms, whatever works for you. So you can draw your knees together and your feet together. Right, so this is a little bit more about balance. Again, you want to stay out of the side of the hips, into the abdominals, and into the rib closure. Without moving the hips or the shoulders, draw your right knee out to the side and lower the right knee down. Left knee out and lower it down. Right, so think about how you did this on your side or for that same stability. That's it, little fire hydrants. Good, nice control. We're gonna go 5 and lower, 4 and lower, 3 and lower, 2 and lower, 1 and lower. Good, untuck those toes, press those hips back to the heels, very quick child's pose. Good, now for this next one, I want you to round back up. Good, feel free to be on your heels of the hands or the forearms, knees together, feet together, toes tucked under. Now from here, keep the L shape of the legs present. We're gonna draw that right heel up. And as you draw the right heel up, you want to stay lifted through the groin. Now from here, draw that right knee into the chest as you point your foot. And then flex the heel, lift it up. Inhale, tuck and around. Exhale, lift and flex. All right, so we're adding in that nice thoracic and cervical round. That's it, nice control. We're gonna go 5, And open it up. 4. And open it up. Good, last 3. And open it up. Good, 2. And then last one. We're gonna flex that foot. Stay in your 3-point position of the spine. Ribs pull in. We're gonna flex and lift that heel through 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Press back. Quick child's pose to release that tension. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna shift back. Last side. All 10 toes tuck under. Shoulders stay wide and down. Elbows stay pointing back. Flex that foot, lift that heel up. Good, now point your foot, draw that left knee in. And flex. Good, and then inhale. And exhale. Good, nice control in. And exhale. Good, deep breath in. And exhale. As pull in and up. 5 more. 4. And lift. Last 3, check in with that stability. 2. And 1. Good, now flex that foot, find that 3-point position to the back. We're gonna lift that heel up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left knee down, press back, child's pose. Good, nice control. Nice work. All right, so let's go ahead and round back up. Last one, we're gonna transition into a little bit more work on the belly. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and bend the elbows, try to round your torso down onto the mat. And then from here, just bring your hands underneath your forehead. Shoulders stay wide and down. Abs pull in and up. I want you to press your hip bones and your pubic bone down into your mat. We're gonna lift that right leg straight up towards the sky. Keep that right hip bone down. Now lower that right leg down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the left leg up and lower it down. And as you're working here, pull into those core muscles. Notice where the hips want to shift. Keep that activation in and up through the center line of your body. Let's take that for 3. And lower it down. 2. And lower it down. Then last one, lower it down. Now from here, hip bones, pubic bones stay pressing down. Lift both legs up. And then lower them down. 9 more, lift. And lower. Feel that squeeze of the glutes as you lift. And lower. 8 more, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 7. Good, nice control. Keep those knees nice and straight. Try to lift the knees and the thighs up off the floor. Wonderful. 3 more. Nice energy through the toes. That's it for 2. And lower. And then the last one, lift those legs up. Start swimming those legs. Kick, 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 kick. Good, continue to breathe. Now as you're working, deepen your challenge. Draw those legs closer together and try to go a little faster. Right? If that does not feel good, externally rotate the heels in, toes and knees out. That's it. Good. Now keep actively swimming those legs. Bring your forehead, your neck, and your chest up into a nice lift. Draw your hands to the sides of the shoulders. Keep kicking those legs. Now from here, can you push up into a little higher thoracic lift? Pull those ribs in. Now try to hover those hands up off the mat. Now keep swimming those legs. Extend your right arm out long in front of you. Good, hold it. Good, now keep breathing. Can you extend your left arm out in front of you? And hold it. Now swim all 4 limbs. Continue to breathe. Nice work, everyone. Can we hold that for 30 more seconds? Inhale and exhale out. Yes, we can. Good, 20 more in. And exhale out. Last 10 seconds in. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all down. Take a little breather. Good, now from here, rest your forehead down onto your mat. We're gonna take the hands back behind the back of the lower back. All right, so your fingertips are intertwined, your palms are pointing up, and your elbows are rotating down. So you're getting a nice stretch through the upper and the lower shoulders. So make sure to bend your elbows here. Now from here, draw your legs together. Inner thigh squeeze in. We're gonna kick the heels twice to the tail. Now as you extend the legs, lift the knees and the thighs up, flip your knuckles out and lift into a wonderful thoracic chest lift. Okay, so your hands are reaching back behind you. Good. Now from here, bend the knees, lower the chest, bring the hands down, turn your ear to one side. We're gonna kick again, point the legs, reach the knuckles back and lift. Good, nice job. Inhale, bend, turn your head, opposite ear down, kick, good. Point, extend, and lift. Let's take that 3 more times. Turning our head, kick, point, extend, and lift. Good, 2 more. Turning the head, kick, point, extend, and lift. And then last one, kick, point, extend, and lift. Good, now hold that lift. Arms reaching back, legs up towards the sky. Hold those arms back. Now swing all 4 limbs in and out. That's it. Good, nice control. Good, ribs pull in and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, forehead on the hands. Take a little breather. Inhale, draw the hands to the sides of the shoulders. Exhale, press back into child's pose. Tuck that pelvis, round that spine. Feel that release. Good, drawing the shoulders down even more into your back pockets. Now I want you to take that left arm, draw it underneath your right armpit, and thread that needle through the hole. Drawing that left shoulder wide and down. And then take a deep inhale, extend that left arm out in front of you. As you exhale, right arm dives underneath that left armpit. Thread that needle through the hole. Good, now inhale, extend that right arm out in front of you. Lower that torso down, feel free to widen the knees, shift the hips from the left to the right. And just feel that nice release there. Good, now on your next inhale, we're gonna round up. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows, and then we're gonna chaturanga back down onto the abs. And then from here, we can flip over onto the back. Keeping your hips nice and square, shoulders wide and down. I want you to extend that right leg up towards the sky. Point, lower that right leg down, flex, kick it up quick. And point, lower, and flex, kick it up. Let's take 8 more, and kick. Good, as you work, keep that tailbone down in opposition. We're gonna take that for 3, 2, and 1. Draw that right leg up, bend the right knee, and bring that right ankle over the left knee. Hug the left knee in for that figure 4 piriform stretch. Keep that length through the body. Good, now from here, use your inhale. Exhale, lower that left foot down on the mat. Arms down to the side and take a nice transverse rotation. So your left hip will lift, your right hip will lower down. Try to keep that spine in alignment. Inhale, find the center, and then exhale, bring it over to the other side. Good, let's do that one more time. Feel free to turn your head in opposition. As you draw your legs to one side, feel free to look at the opposite. And then inhale, center. Exhale, take it over. Good, now find your center from here. Extend that right leg up to the sky. Lower that right leg down, feel that right quad and hip flexor stretch. Bend that right knee and place the right foot flat. Left leg up to the sky, keep the tailbone heavy and down. Point and lower, flex and pick it up. And as you work, lead weight that tail, use the core for 8. And lower. Good, getting up 7, and lower. For 6, and lower. Good, 5, using those core muscles and the breath. 4, and lower. Last 3, and lower. 2, and lower. Last one, we're gonna flex that foot up. Now bend that left knee, bring the left ankle over the right knee. Hug your right knee into your chest. Figure 4, piriformis stretch. Feel that nice release right there. And take your inhale. Exhale, use the core, bring the L shape of the legs down. Arms down to the side or to a T. We're gonna bring the body weight down onto one hip. Allow the other hip to lift. And then inhale, find the center. And then exhale, take it over to the other side. Let's do that 2 more times. Turning your head in opposition. Good, nice stretch. And then last one, inhale, exhale. Good, now find your hips to center. Extend that left leg up to the sky. Lower that left leg down. Feel that quad and hip flexor release. Bend your left knee and place your left leg flat. Good, now from here, I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Walk your tailbone heavy and down. Feel that increased length through the spine. Good, now from here, extend your legs back down towards the mat. We're gonna extend the arms all the way up and back towards the wall behind you. We're gonna take a series of 5 roll-ups. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw the arms forward, round up and dive over the waist. And now from here, we're gonna round all the way up to a seated position. Tuck the pelvis and round the spine as you articulate that. C-shaped spine to round back. Take that inhale. Exhale, arms draw forward, chin chest, round up and dive over. Good, nice control. Articulating up, tuck that pelvis and scoop and round back. Feel that resistance and control. Inhale. Exhale, arms first. Chin, chest, dive up, back over. Try to stretch beyond your range for your last breath. Let's go 2 more, right? Inhale and exhale. Reaching it back. Inhale. Exhale, diving up and over. And then the last one, inhale, round back. Stretching back. And exhale, let's dive all the way up and over. And just take a forward fold over those legs. Feel free to grab underneath the calves, whatever works for you. And feel that release. Good, now keep those knees pointing up, toes pointing up. And then from here, we're gonna round all the way up into a seated position from your current position, okay? So from here, I'm just gonna shift back so you guys can see a little better. We're gonna keep the legs straight out in front of the body. Separate the legs no wider than your mat, okay? So we wanna feel the sits bones drill down. If you need to move away the flesh of the sits bones from the glutes, feel free to do so. So we have the legs out in a shallow V, the arms are going to draw out right over. So from here, keeping that spine in the tallest position you can, we're going to inhale, exhale, twist your upper body to the left, and we're going to dive forward over that left pinky toe. And I want you to take a pulse as you dive down. Inhale, round it up. As you exhale, transverse twist, dive over, try to cut off that right pinky toe, pulse. Good, now as you lift, inhale, exhale, take the twist. Try not to shift your hips. Okay, we want to feel that length and lift and the axis of the spine. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Good, nice control. Good, deep breath. Inhale and exhale for 3. Good, and then inhale and then exhale, diving forward 2. Good, and then last one, inhale, and then exhale, last one. Good, now we're gonna round all the way up. I'm gonna have you guys stay wherever it feels comfortable for you. I'm gonna face you so you can see me. We're gonna take one foot in, so let's take the left foot in to the inner right thigh, okay? So when we have one leg folded in, we may have body weight shifted onto one hip more than the other. I want you to notice how wide your legs are. If you notice that the hips are off, bring the leg in a little bit smaller, less stretch, basically more stability, okay? So from here, we're gonna take that right hand, reach up towards your right toes. Now take your left arm and reach up and try to reach down towards those right toes as well. So we're gonna take that side stretch. Good, and then take a deep inhale, we're gonna draw it up. Now as you exhale, bring your left hand down, your elbow's gonna point back, and now take the stretch in opposition. You wanna keep that right hip anchored down. You wanna feel that length from your left side, so even if you have to come up a little bit, so you don't fold into the hip, just feel that support. Good, let's take that a couple more times. We're gonna inhale and exhale, just a ballet stretch for you on Wednesday. Good, and then inhale, we're gonna bring it up. And then exhale, take that side stretch. Good, keep that constant length and lift. Good. And then last time, inhale, and then exhale, take that side stretch. Very graceful. Good, and then bring it all the way up with the core. Now bring both feet in together, and then notice where your heels are. Your heels should be in alignment between your sits bones. Now take that left leg out. Notice where you want to put that leg. I always like to overstretch my left, so I have to watch how far back I pull this one. See how you feel on your side, right? Your left arm is going to reach to your left set of toes. Now from here, take that side stretch up and over. You should already feel that stretch from your first set. Good, now take your inhale, lift it up, and then exhale, side stretch. Good, stay in the support. Imagine you're standing with your 2 feet relaxed, right? Good, and then inhale and exhale. Very similar to the mermaid on the reformer, right? I would think so long, but you can do it on the mat too, right? And then inhale and exhale. Good, lengthen and lift, ribs close down. Nice job. And then last one, inhale, and then exhale, pull that side stretch. Good, and then use your breath, stack your spine 1 vertebra at a time, and now we're gonna draw both feet together, okay? So this is just a modified stretch of your inner thighs. It's actually more the yoga stretch than Pilates, right? But I want you to pull your heels in as close towards your groin as you can, being mindful of your knees, right? So from here, we're gonna go ahead and take the hands, intertwine the fingertips, and bring them underneath the feet, okay? So the closer the heels are, the more comfortable it will probably be, but the deeper stretch you're gonna get. So from here, lift up through the chest. We're gonna get a wonderful stretch through those shoulders. Try to keep your ribs pulled in. Now we're gonna lift those toes up towards your belly button. So you stretch out your outer ankles, right? If you feel this in the knees too much, lift your knees up a little higher, right? Good, and then take a deep inhale. And then exhale, lower those feet down. Allow your inner thighs to rest, your knees to rest, and a nice stabilized stretch. And then round forward. And then you're gonna feel that release from here. Feel free to lower the chin down towards the chest. And you get a nice stretch along the back. Good. And then from here, we're gonna round all the way up, stacking that spine 1 vertebra at a time. Now let's go ahead and draw the knees together and the feet together. And then from here, I would like for you to take a roll like a ball all the way up into a standing position. So I'm gonna just stand, so I don't roll off the edge here, but I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll like a ball, and then feel free to cross the ankles and then keep all the way up to a standing position. Perfect. All right, so from here, legs are hip width apart, parallel. We have a fist width distance in between the legs. Extend your arms all the way up towards the sky. Feel the width of the shoulders and the length of the abdominals. As you inhale, we're gonna start to dive down over the waist. Nice release of the shoulders, so make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. You're gonna feel more core connection as you round down 1 vertebra at a time from here. Once you're over that waist, bend your knees. Feel a lift through your arches and grab onto your elbows to increase the body weight of the torso. Allow that head to completely hang and relax. And give yourself a gentle shake of your head yes. And a gentle shake of your head no. And one last time yes. And one last time, no. Extend your arms down towards the floor. Keep those knees soft and bent. Slowly begin to come up into your gentle roll up. Keeping that same lift through the arches. Feel the support through your inner thighs, your lower abdominals. As you get your hips underneath you, articulate up through the low, middle, and upper back. Extend the arms all the way up towards the sky. Feel free to lift the heels, feeling that support through the calves and the core. Take your inhale, exhale, lower the heels, staying in the abdominals. Draw those arms all the way down towards your sides until you feel like you've been lifted and you've grown nice and tall.